Did you know that Mbappe's lawyer once said that he was locked up in a jail made out of gold? Yeah, you heard that right. Now, if you think you know everything there is to know about Kylian Mbappé, think again. So in today's video, we're about to reveal 10 shocking things you don't know about Kylian Mbappé. From his incredible talent on the field to his unexpected hobbies, we guarantee that you're in for a wild ride. Mbappé is the second player ever to score in a World Cup final as a teenager and is at our number 10 spot. The only other person to achieve this feat was none other than the great Pelé himself, and that was back in 1958 when he was only 17 years old. But what makes Mbappe's accomplishments even more impressive is the fact that he did it as a 19-year-old. That's right, he was still a teenager when he scored against Croatia in a 4-2 victory. Talk about a teenager's dream come true. And you know you're doing something right when even Pelé himself has to congratulate you. In fact, Pelé even joked that if Mbappé keeps equaling his records like this, he might have to dust off his boots and make a comeback. But while Pelé might be everyone's hero, it turns out that Mbappé has a special hero of his own. And it's not who you might expect. At our number 9 spot, did you know that Mbappé has already broken one of Messi's records? And he's only 24 years old. Yes, you heard that right. The young Frenchman has already achieved more than most footballers could only dream of. But in all seriousness, Mbappe's talent on the field is undeniable. He's already accomplished so much at such a young age, and we can't wait to see what the future holds for him. And who knows, maybe one day we'll be talking about a new football rivalry, one between Mbappé and, well, we'll have to wait and see. Now, we've already established that Mbappé is a force to be reckoned with, and on the field, but what about off the pitch? Well, let us tell you, he's just impressive at our number 8 spot. In 2018, after leading France to victory in the World Cup, Mbappé decided to do something truly selfless. He donated all of his World Cup earnings, which amounted to a whopping 400,000 euros, to a charity called Premiers de Cordée. Talk about a good guy, right? We know that Mbappé has gotten some bad press over the years for being selfish on the field, but this gesture proves that he has a heart of gold. And it's not just this one instance either. He's been involved in several charitable initiatives throughout his career. Before he became a World Cup winner, many big clubs were vying for Mbappe's signature, and one of the clubs that missed out on him might surprise you. Can you imagine what Premier League would look like if Mbappé had signed for Chelsea all those years ago? Well, believe it or not, that almost happened at our number 7 spot. Back in 2012, Mbappé had a trial with the London club, but he didn't quite make the cut. We know, it's hard to believe that anyone could overlook his talent, but the Chelsea bosses just weren't convinced. And here's where it gets interesting. Mbappe's mom, being the savvy woman she is, knew her son's worth and refused to let him go back for a second trial. She said that if Chelsea didn't sign him now, within 5 years, they would have to pay 50 million euros to get him. And boy, was she right. It seems like Mbappe's success on the field may have something to do with more than just his hard work. And at our number 6 spot, we know that Mbappé comes from a family of athletic superstars who clearly passed down some amazing genes to him. His dad, Wilfred Bonde, was a football player who played for AS Bonde, and his mom, Faiza Lamar, was a superstar in the Division 1 Handball League back in the day. And that's not all, folks. Mbappe's younger brother Ethan is also making waves in PSG's under-12 team. And his adopted brother, Kimbo Ikoko, is also a professional footballer. It's like Mbappe's family is the embodiment of the phrase, talent runs in the family. Enjoying the video so far? What are you waiting for? Subscribe to the channel to get notified with the most exciting and interesting videos ahead. And while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up. Let's continue. We have some breaking news at number 5 spot. Kylian Mbappé might just be faster than Usain Bolt. With a ball at his feet, that is. Mbappé once clocked a speed of 23.6 miles per hour during a game, which is faster than Usain Bolt's world record race in 2009. Sure, Bolt is still the king of the track, but Mbappe's lightning speed on the field is nothing to scoff at. And let's be real, being as fast as Usain Bolt puts Mbappé in a different tax bracket of players. No wonder he's one of the most sought-after footballers in the world. We all love cartoons, right? But at our number 4 spot, we have Mbappe, who's a big fan of the Japanese anime series Naruto. In fact, he loves it so much that he has a tattoo of the main character, Naruto Uzumaki, on his arm. I mean, who doesn't love a good anime? But Mbappe takes it to a whole new level. Maybe we'll see him doing the Naruto run down the field in his next game. We're talking about Mbappe, the second most expensive player in the world, at our number 3 spot. And no, we're not talking about his shopping habits, although let's be honest, he could probably afford a whole mall. Mbappe's transfer from Monaco to PSG had a jaw-dropping price tag of around 180 million euros. That's like buying a small island. Also, he recently signed another big deal with PSG that earned him 250 million euros and some serious power within the club. But being the youngest player ever? At our number 2 spot, we have Mbappe, who was the youngest player to ever play for Monaco at 16, beating French legend Thierry Henry's record. He also became the youngest player to score for the team. But even with all his success, there was a recent rumor that Mbappe was feeling homesick at PSG. Mbappe felt trapped at PSG during the Real Madrid transfer rumors at our number 1 spot. PSG's president said he would never be sold, but Mbappe signed a $250 million deal with the team. According to his lawyers, renewing the contract was like being in a golden jail. But hey, that's a jail with a pretty sweet paycheck. Well, there you have it, people. I know you want to hear more about that, so stay tuned for the next video. And before we leave, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel and share your views about these items in the comments down below.